is time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2017 SJPoor Challenge Gold sponsors. Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with their inline filter for homebrewers. The Brew Bag, simply the best way to brew great beer in your home. Yakima Valley Hops, with over 140 hop varieties available. Omega Yeast Labs, supplying homebrewers with high-quality yeast. And a special thanks to our silver sponsor, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club.
All right, on to our next beer. No name label on this one. I think pretty much like what I did on mine. This is the 3 C's Grapefruit IPA. Cool. Oh, you did name it, so. I don't know if you can see that. This helps me remind which one I'm looking at. I'll put it in the name. It's a little bit because it's starting to condense in. Excellent. So overall, looks standard. Let's see if we can get the hiss. Okay, small hiss. I think a lot of people are keg bottling, which I do. You end up with a better result, I think. You can really control the carbonation. You know what the end result is going to be. Let's get a pour on this. Every beer is interesting, eh? Every one of them is a little bit different. I like that. So let's get a nose. Different again, eh? Again, right out of the bottle. Almost like it has a different finish. Maybe Cascade they dry hopped with. You know, sometimes Centennial has a really rich sort of that floral that sort of comes out. And I know sometimes when you Cascade, you get a similar taste, but you don't quite get that poof like you do in Centennial. But it smells good though. It smells nice. Carbonation on this one, it's good. I'd say clarity wise, again, you guys can't really see that. It's more for me. Really nice color on the beer. What's the alcohol on this one? Ooh, another big one, 6.5. So the color on this one is really good. The carbonation, good. It's got a really nice top hat on it. It's staying on there. I gotta dive in. I'm not getting an overly large amount of hop, but when I let it sit, the bubbles come up, I can pick it up, and I think I'm picking up more of the Cascade. So let's give this a taste. Nice taste on it. Okay. You know what's strange is if I hadn't known, I would almost say this is very similar to what I made. Mine was a little bit lower on the ABV though. Mine was more like 5.7, I think, or something. But has a very similar taste to it. Yeah, it just goes to show you, right? Let me try this again. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I brewed. If I didn't know, I had one of my own beers that I shipped back. I like it. There's some really nice aroma in it. I can taste the hops in it, and I think and it's got just about the right amount of bittering on it. Okay, so I don't like overly bitter IPAs. Maybe that's the style, but I tend to find that they're clawing. Okay, you're drinking them, and you get a nice sweet or a nice silky smooth taste to them, and then you get that nasty bitterness. And I don't know why a lot of IPA producers do that. Maybe that's the style, but to me it takes away. So quite frankly, I like pales because that is more the likely style. Yeah, this is good. I don't really taste anything off, but people typically, when you're in a competition, you're not going to send out your worst beer, right? You're going to send out beers that produce nice results. This is very drinkable. The head retention and the lacing on it, it's top notch. If I bought this at a pub and I saw this, I would probably think like a quality brewer, right? The strangest, and sometimes I notice that when you boost up the ABV part of it, you sometimes take away from the malt, and I don't know if other people have noticed that. So sometimes you'll find that a beer that is say 5% or 5.5% has a different malt taste compared to a beer that is say 6 or 6.7 or 7%. You can sometimes taste the malt better. In this case, I think the malt is set good, and the hops are matching it, and you're sort of limited to which hops you can use, so they're all gonna end up tasting. So I think this is nice. Like I said, I think this is very close to the beer I made, because once I bottled, I was drinking it for probably almost 2 weeks steady. I like it. It's clean. I can't say there's any off flavors or anything that sort of deters me from drinking the beer. Sitting at a pub, drinking this beer, though it's 6.5, can get you a little bit bent out of shape. I would probably have, like any sort of DIPA or high ABV beer, I would have 1 or 2 of these, and then I would switch to something a little lighter, like a pale or whatever, a pilsner or something, just to get you through the rest of the night, right? Because you drink these all night, so you're going to get bent out of shape, and you're going to be in problems. Anyhow, I'm going to finish this beer because I like it. It's a good job. So I'm pretty impressed with the quality of beers, but expected in a competition. Anyways, guys, take care, and have yourself a great day.